Okay. Alright, we are live. It's not slime time, but it's wisp time. Hello, everybody. Sorry I am late, as per usual. Well, at least I'm here. Sorry I had to cancel the art stream on Tuesday. Since my phone ran out of battery, and then it can't charge. So I had to get that fixed by sacrificing the time that I can stream. It's fixed now. It doesn't need to I don't need to bend the wires around like a pretzel just to make it charge anymore. And it charged fast now because I bought a new wire and I replaced the charging port, which, you know, all in all, it's like $30. You know, it's not too bad. Not too bad of a amount spent just to get my phone fixed and get a new wire. And because it turns out the reason why my phone's charging port died, because my charging cable is like fucking it up. It's actually not great anymore, and I kept using it. And it finally, like, you know, reached the breaking point where, like, okay, the charging ports died and the charging cable also died, and they keep fucking each other up. So I had to buy a new charging port, a new wire to charge my phone. And all is good now with my phone. All is good now. I just need to take better care of it, so that this shit doesn't happen again. Welcome, Daichi. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, which means no art stream done this week, which is sad. But at least we're here with Arknights. I didn't get food today because earlier today I went out to spend like $125. Yeah, $130. I spent $130 to buy a lot of model kits. I finally got my Armored Core 6 30-minute mission kits. Yeah, I finally got my Armored Core 6 kits. I've been putting back on spending for so long because I've been waiting for this day where the stock for Armored Core 6 kits finally arrive, and I spend a huge chunk of my money. I held back from spending on buying stuff because of this. So finally, I have Armored Core 6 kits. I have 2 Rusties. I have 2 Steel Hazes, 1 Nightfall, 1 option parts kit for Armored Core 6, followed by 1 Lightning Buster Gundam. Yes. And I get to pay with my card. I don't need to pay with cash, just because I'm like, oh, I can't come to the store the next few days. Next 3 days. I guess I have to pay with cash, in order to, like, secure my pre-order. But no, I can. They just happened to restock it yesterday, so I can, like, okay, I'll come tomorrow, which is today. I went there early in the morning, to get it. W for the kill of those words. Ha 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 ha. Very funny, Black Max. Very funny. So it was supposed to be a 10-minute drive. It became a half an hour because some asshole, some really privileged, pompous asshole with the limo had a police escort, so they blocked the entire freaking highway just so they could drive through without any traffic. They held off like 3 lanes of cars. 3 lanes of cars. Total up to like maybe like 80. Like they like held back 80 cars just to have a clear road for this one police escorted limo car to get through without traffic. And that's why I was late. I'm late today because I'm like, all right, it's just a quick drive, 10 minutes drive to the mall, pick up my model kits, maybe have a meal, and then come back and then stream, But that didn't happen today because some asshole decided to block an entire highway. Yeah. So that happened today. So I ended up skipping food. I skip on eating food at the mall and then order delivery instead. So halfway through the stream, I'm gonna get interrupted by a doorbell where I pick up my food. I'm gonna pick up my food, I ordered mac and cheese with grilled chicken, so that's nice. That's like $5 right there. It's like, okay, you know what? I haven't had mac and cheese in a while. Let's order that. With some chicken. And so, probably in an hour or so from stream, I'm gonna have to go to the door to pick up the food. So yeah, that's about sums it up. Things that happened today before stream, and 1 hour later in stream. Going back to Roaring Flare, Chapter 8 of Arknights' main story. We're gonna have a lot more voice acting going on, baby. This is from what I've learned, what I've been told, this is a very cutscene heavy chapter, so I expect a lot of that going on. And before we even dive into like recap with a doctor about to enter. Oh wow, okay. They have a nice recap for chapter 9. That's cool. Yeah, before we even dive into chapter 9, we have to go to the side story. I've been given a nice tip. I believe it's Dark Knight's Memoir and Walk in the Dust, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Darkness Memoir and Walk in the Dust in order to know the full extent of the story in this game. What's record restoration? Oh, I haven't fully complete this yet. Okay. Do I even have things to unlock? I think I unlocked every single possible past events at this point. Or even experienced most of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I unlocked everything. Ooh, Wet Chen. Yeah, I unlocked everything. So after Chapter 8, we're going to be diving into Darkness Memoir, which is W's story. And then Walk in the Dust, which is Kal'tsit's story. We have Kal'tsit in the maid outfit over here. I guess she was once a maid. For the Lord or something. Okay. Alright, let's jump right back in. Let's jump right back into Arknights' main story chat. Okay. All ideals, once transmitted, will eventually be corrupted or altered. Only through practice can an ideal be proven. And as we know, once something happens, it cannot be undone. Will, Phantom Wisp. Hey! I'm in Arknights, chat! I've been in Arknights this whole time. Yeah! Where are my eyes? Why can't the camera see my eyes? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I've been in Arknights this whole damn time. I was in the game. Are you guys surprised? Oh yeah, I've been in Arknights this whole time. Okay, so to a quick recap from last week's like Arknights story session, we see more of like Talula's like backstory before she became the leader of Reunion, the resistant faction, where it's consists of only infected civilians, and we see her quote-unquote mentor who kidnapped her from like Chen's family. Basically, Chalula was kidnapped as a small child and then got raised by a villain in Ursus, which is an Russian-inspired continent, and then like Chalula is trained in like being a politician, being a ruler, and as well as being a warrior by this evil dude. And this evil dude's like, ha 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 ha, one day you understand how I am, and you become the new me. Even if you kill me, I will live on through you. And Talula's like, no, fuck you, I will never be you. And then she became him. Well, she became a tyrant. She became a tyrant who's like really good at manipulating people to join her causes and stuff. And so we see more of her backstory of like how she recruited like Frost Nova, Bulturokasti, all the other factions that she slowly recruited consists of people or groups consists of only infected people by Originium, which is the cancer rock that gives you magic powers but shorten your lives and gives you disabilities. So we see the origin story of how Talula created Reunion, while those are the flashback sequence of Talula's backstory is a flashback sequence where it's a conversation between Talula and Chen, her sister, who works in the Lungmen police force, or used to be part of the Lungmen police force, because she pretty much resigned by jumping off the building of the chief of the city, the mayor of the city, and like, yeah, I'm gonna go to my evil sister now. Bye. Blah. How the hell are you lagging when you're watching 360p stream? Oof. Yeah, I hope it's not. I hope it's the. So far, I don't have any drop frames. I hope things are okay. I hope things stabilize down the line for you guys. But yeah. That's a gist of like things that's happening so far since last week's story. Kal'tsit also yeeted W off the building. Cause Doctor and Kal'tsit got pretty much our Rhodes Island team got split up between Kal'tsit and Doctor, which is us, and Amiya and Rosmontis, two small little girls with immense powers. Amiya having the power to shoot energy beams, well, energy crackles, I guess. And she also has the power to influence emotions and state of mind. And then Rosmontis, basically she has funnels, except the funnels are they're remote weapons. Basically, she can use giant, flat, rectangular pieces of metal to cut through enemies and cut through entire buildings. Two very powerful little girls. And Amiya was recently revealed to be a demon lord, the new demon lord of the Arknights world. So yeah. Guess what you bought? Cause it's the 5th anniversary. Did you get the main figure that you didn't get before? Did you get the main figure that you wanted? Hello, Kaimari. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. How you doing? We're just about to jump into the next Arknight story. Which, yeah, 10 out of 10 is referencing me. The story chapter title is story, is a Will Phantom Wisp. Yeah, I've been at Arknights this whole time. Yeah, are you proud of me, chat? Are you proud of me? Okay, all right, let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Okay, we are continuing on. Okay, this is present time. Alright, I believe there were some zombies in the way of both Rhodes Island teams. And then the big boss that we fought quite a while back, his men are like, alright, we're gonna help you reach the Demon Lord. Not the Demon Lord, not Amiya Demon Lord, but like the evil tyrant at the top of this big tower that's blocked up by giant walls at the moment. That's like $100, and you got repairs to be paid, another mobile doll May, and 30 Acer B. Ooh, you got a kit badge those two? Yeah, the Acer B has like good parts that's suitable for mobile doll May. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm looking forward to the project, dude. Alright. Let's go for this. Alright. What does all that mean? Rhodes Island, we invite you to fight with us. That's what I said. I only speak Ursin. You also asked me in Ursin, so you should have understood. You know these Chernobog industrial machines much better than us, yes? You must have had a lot more training in such things than we have. We're better fighters. If you want into the tower, you must have a plan to shut down this thing too. You can't let it close the way. We need to split our guerrilla forces, sending at least 3/4 of our men to protect the infected around the city, or they're doomed. Right, they're in a city that's being that's traveling at high speed and about to ram into another floating city. Yeah, that's the crisis we have going on right now. We're trying to prevent that by taking over the controls of the giant floating city that's mostly abandoned and full of infected people, taking refuge, as well as like soldiers of like the infected resistance. So yeah, reunion on the Darula is out of control. We've seen enough revenge killings in Chernobog. Even with just 1/4 of our full strength, we have what it takes to beat Darula's stupid gods, but we could use some help right now. We'd be able to better capitalize on our victories if we had it. Our original altars are down. The devils are handy in a fight, but they got nothing on the captain's legendary strength. We need more firepower. Who calls the shots for you? Is it the cultist or the feline? Cultist is in like Amia, and then feline is in like Kal'tsit. You're both plenty strong. You could handle it. You have to ask Amia. I'm just an operator. Cultist, what do you say? Oh, I think that's my food arrived. That's pretty fast. I'm gonna go collect it real quick. Be right back. And the dog barking. Okay, chat, I got my food. I'm not eating now because I'm voice acting. I'm reading and voice acting, so I'm not gonna eat now. I'll eat after stream, after I'm done today. Okay. Sir, what matters if your reunion is still dedicated to helping the infected? As long as it's not some infected Ursus political project, we'll proudly agree. But I'm worried. Eat now when it's warm. I just started stream. I can't just eat now when I just started streaming. I just started streaming. It's already been 20 minutes. It's only been 20 minutes. I don't want to eat now. Go eat. What the fuck, you guys? Fine. I'll eat. Fine. I'll let Amia stay worried for like 15 minutes as I eat. Fine. Jesus, you guys are such mean bullies. ASMR food session. Hello Zex's backlog, welcome. You happen to be a GUNPLA builder or a model kit builder? Zopni got you into 8. Who's Zopni? Who is Zopni? Also, I did not bother with CC. I'm so sorry, people who plays and stream plays or streams Arknights. I have not touched CC at all. You doing for build GUNPLA? Let's go. The backlog username gave it away. So how big is your backlog? My backlog is like probably 150 kits. Yeah. I think I have like 150 kits in my backlog. Like just today, I just bought the Lightning Buster Gundam from Sea Freedom, along with like the Armor Core 6 kits. I bought 2 Rusties. 2 Steel Hazes, one Nightfall, and one 38mm option part that comes with the short laser sword and the funnels. So there's that. God, what? God, they tied up this plastic like so tight. It's the death knot. The death knot is like so easy, left to right, right to left. It's so easy to tie. But it's so hard to like... It's so hard to like, this is it, but fuck it, I'm gonna destroy this plastic bag. Ugh. No longer a working plastic bag. This is wrecked. Alright. Okay. Oh, they wrapped the, I'm just gonna put a note real quick. I'm gonna put a note real quick. Yeah. Chat tells me to eat. Make me eat first. Okay, chat, make me eat food first. Okay. Chat, make me eat food first. Got me beat there. You got like 80 in your backlog. Been streaming your builds, so you've been actively building. Otherwise, they'd just be sitting there getting worked on sporadically. Oh, fellow GUNPLA streamer. Let me just add you real quick. Let me just give you a follow real quick. Oh, you even have a Gundam in your profile picture. A Gundam art profile pictures. Okay, cool. Okay. Twitch.tv. Yeah, always be happy to follow more GUNPLA builders. Audio crackling a bit because I'm loading like I'm loading like freaking whatchamacall, Google Chrome. Alright, now there shouldn't be any audio crackle. I'm just gonna mute this for a bit. Yeah, mute this for a bit and just have. There we go. Steel, hello, it's been a while. How you doing? How you doing, dude? Are you still in any brain rots at the moment? Or are you brain rot free? Oh, this looks so good. I gotta snap a picture. I gotta snap a picture of this. I gotta snap a picture. This looks actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. Why does the light? Why does the lighting? Jesus Christ! Why is the lighting make it so green? Why is it so green on my? It looks so green. I swear it's not this green. It is not this green. IRL. It looks like, you know, as you expected for mac and cheese with grilled chicken, but like, it looks so green. It looks so green in my photo. I'm just gonna post the food photo real quick for you guys before I start munching. Don't worry, I eat very fast. Why is my mac and cheese looking so green in the photo, bro? You're dual wielding Elden Ring brain rot and this indie RPG making called Stars and Time. Stars and Time. Ooh. Ooh. Have you played it? Have you played it and finished it? Is it good? Is it worth going into? I do love me some good indie game RPGs. Okay. I upload the food picture. Chat made me eat food first. Yeah. Let me just put up this picture real quick before I start munching. Yeah. Yeah, this is my mac and cheese. Yeah, at the end, it's time loop game. Oh, the emotions. Oh, time loop game. Okay, alright. I think the last time I played a time loop game, it was oxen free. Anybody know what this indie game called Oxenfree is? How? Radiated mac and cheese. I don't know why it's green. I don't know why it's green. It's perfectly fine yellow cheese. I don't know why my camera's being weird. Okay. Chat, it looks good, but it tastes mid. The cheese, I mean the mac and cheese part of the dish, it's like, it's a little bland. It's a little bland, not gonna lie. The chicken is like nicely cooked, nicely seasoned, but after a few chewing, it gets bland. The last time I ordered from this restaurant, I ordered the pesto, which was nice. I really like the pesto. But this one? Not so much. I'm halfway through, chat. I'm halfway through. Well, at least the portion is pretty big for $5. Why? Who's your favorite character in Elden Ring? Is it Ranni? I only know Ranni and Milena. Only the two ladies. And that's without me ever playing the game. Morgoth Supremacy, sad old man. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, there's also like a... There's also like a lizard lady. A lizard lady who's like, I'm ugly, aren't I? No, you're not ugly. You're so nice. Not sure if that character's from Elden Ring. But I think it is. That's Rhea and she's sweet, yeah. It's gonna take me so long before I play Elden Ring, chat. I need to finish Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 first before I touch Elden Ring, because that's my personal goal. Because like I want to see the growth of like the major title of FromSoft before I touch their biggest opus. 10% left, chat. 10% left. I'm almost done. Last bit of chicken. Okay. Okay, chat, I finished my food. I'm gonna go wash my spoon, come back, and then we'll get right back to the meat of it. Alright. I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Alright, we are done with food, chat. I'm done with food. I also went and get some water because I'm out of water. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna have a sip. Okay. Okay. Alright, I had my food today. Let's go. Back to Amiya working with trying to negotiate with the resistance member who's like going against Tallulah. The big reunion resistance leader. But I'm worried. About what? There are still a lot of open wounds from our conflicts with reunion. We can't overlook them. We could say we're willing to forgive or beg forgiveness, but we have to think about those we lost or who suffered. Especially, reunion killed my friend, and we just killed someone you looked up to. I get it. I killed your family, didn't I? You can't forgive that. But you're infected. If we don't let you in, we're disobeying orders. Our current orders are to crush Tallulah and her minions, and anyone who disobeys that order is to be killed. So you're letting it go? Can you let it go? Yes, you killed our family. You killed our commander, our leader, our captain. But we're not going to come to blows over it. You don't want revenge? Of course we do. I'm not done yet. Let me finish, Feline. But whatever we got between us personally doesn't matter in the face of the mission. There's a more important place to direct our hate. Hate? You get it, don't you, Feline? That Kal'tsit with you is a kid with her head in the clouds. Just like the captain said. Don't talk about Amiya like that. You really buy into her dreams of reforming everybody, then by all means, go along with her. You get stabbed in the back, and you won't know until it's too late. You won't be able to save your friends. It all sounds good in theory, but you can't really put it into practice. And us, we believe in the captain. All this way, he's shown us a different way. Beyond the endless wars of Ursus. He showed us a noble path of revenge and ruin. A path of ruin? To ruin our enemies. How to pick out your enemies and then ruin them. But who is your enemy? Can you really act like it's a good thing to spread hate, hurt people, start wars, and generally cause misery? Have you lost enough friends? Didn't Ursus... The last emperor promised us an end to this war. We believed in that vision. But I don't see an end in you. Should we reason with them? They don't listen. Some people are asses, and some are just evil and need to die. Listen to me, Feline. You won't get the satisfaction you want from killing your enemies, for the simple reason that that's not where it ends. If you're committed to that path, then take it all the way. Kill everything. Cleanse the country of this filth, and when at last you look over the silent white field of snow, then you can finally know happiness. Think about it. And then we start killing. Kill the monster in the tower who sent our people to die. Kill the tyrants who lord over the cities. Kill the useless eaters and the traitors in the army. And at last, kill the miserable Ursus ministers who poisoned the emperor with their lies. Kill them all. Then you look back and see what you've done. See those who deserve to live on their peaceful lives free from the fear of starvation being forced upon them. I mean, that's what you're doing here, right? You kill those who kill your friends. You want to kill Talula? Obviously. What else would we want? Will the captain ever be able to rest in peace as long as she lives? What about Yelena and her Yatis? Or the countless reunion brothers who she used as cannon fodder? No, it's time. Only with time. Welcome, Emily. Welcome. Is it your lunchtime? We've been waiting for a savior, a good emperor, a hero. And we're sick of waiting. Day off, let's go. What did all that waiting get us? Our great emperor is fallen, with no one to carry on his legacy. We're greedy, self-interested men fighting over the scraps, ripping our country in two and milking the people dry. Our savior was buried alive, and our hero died right in front of us. Not that you would understand. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday too, so 4-day streak. Whoa, nice. Nice. And me, I have to wait till like Halloween before that happens. But maybe you will understand something else. Feline, have you ever lost a loved one? I can see it in your eyes. I'm done talking to you. But you listen, Feline. You have the eyes of a warrior. Yeah, Halloween is never a holiday in Southeast Asia. I just take the leaves on Halloween just cause like it's the, you know, it's Halloween. It's like good streaming times, even though it's like weekdays for like special occasions and shit. The ceiling layer is still rising. It hasn't been stopped at all. It'll take some time to adjust the Originium drive. They're hacking the wall's engines. That's walling off us, our characters from the big tower where the big leader is. It better not take too long. If this thing seals up, then all the hope of a trial goes with it for at least a few hundred years. So your guerrillas don't just fight for the infected? Obviously. The infected are just one reason to fight. You can have as many as you want. The one and only reason we took to the tundra was the injustice and disorder of Ursus. The captain told us the infected didn't have to live like this. It's Ursus that tortures the infected to achieve their ends. Picture it. Our great march. The captain brought us all here. Could that really just be for the infected? We crossed from border to border, passing by all the hardened cities, taking control of the lifeblood of the empire, uniting to strike at the heart of the rotten country. Don't tell me you never consider it, Cultists. You're not like this just because you're infected. If they treated everyone right equally, maybe you wouldn't have even gotten infected. Think about it. How many city dwellers, nobles, merchants, and performers get infected? And then how many out in the wilderness, the outskirts, and the mines? That's why we need to get revenge. On who? Everyone who gets in our way. That's not right. Amiya. Don't you hate the people who made us what we are? I'm not talking about righting the wrongs of the infected. I mean, it's wrong to turn this into like a way to blow off steam. That's what's wrong. They did this to us for their own sakes. They turned us into monsters. And I hate them. Breach, Feline. No, that's not right. I'm sorry. This is going to hurt. I'm sorry, Amiya. This shouldn't have happened to you. It's not right. But, Amiya, why do you say that? Don't you think we should hate them? You can't say they didn't steal our lives from us. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget my friends and family. I could have worn clothes I liked and gone to the school I wanted. I could have gotten to know my mom and my dad and everyone. I could have... My brothers... Rosmontes, calm down. I can't. I won't let this go, Amiya. I can't. If I have to get hurt to protect them, if I have to suffer to keep them from suffering, then I'll take it all. If killing the people who ruined our lives would make you all feel even a little better, and if you're not willing to do it, then let me do it for you. Rosmontes, Amiya, we got a transmission from the engineer team. Something's weird's happening. The drive system isn't working. Is it the enemy? Captain, if you can hear me, this is... No, they must be... Captain, look out for Earth! Get back! Jump! Hurry! What happened? Come in. Do you copy? Leveka. Vtuber. No. The ceiling layer is still rising. Did the engineer team get ambushed? No, it can't be. Vtuber, she... I can't reach her. I can't feel her anymore. Prepare the explosive. Let's blow the whole joint. If we destroy the ceiling layer, it'll take a few blocks with it. And there are still some infected who didn't want to join Reunion hiding in the area. There's no time. If we keep waiting, only more people will die. We lost comms. If you don't like my plan, then give us a better one. No. Absolutely not. No. I get where you're coming from. I don't know, it's just... My team... My squad, They did everything right. How could this happen to them? If you need strength, if you need to destroy, I can do it. I can do it better. Rosmontes. Rosmontes, curl your fingers. I just... Tear. Destroy. What? The ceiling layer's stopping. I can't do it! Is she handling the wall? Explosion! No way. The feline. How is she tearing that thing apart? What? How? It's almost like... Shh! Shakes his head. It's just like the first time you saw Frost Nova and Talula, isn't it? Just wait until our infections get worse. Maybe you'll see some more. Hi, Amiya. I'm cold. My head. Rosmontes, I got you. Hold on tight. Don't let go. She shredded the ceiling layer all by herself. Not for long, but it should be enough to get us through the sector. I need a medic. It's scratching me. Scratching at me. These are negative emotions and side effects of direct arts. They all have to do with Blue Silver's memories. Rosmontes, look at me. Look at my eyes. The black lines flow from the finger of the Lord of Fiends right into the feline's eyes. She really is. I know. Amiya, I know. Don't ever do that again. But if I tell you, even if I tell you, you... sorry. I won't change. Well done, feline. You really did it. Brothers, let's move out. Through the fire and the hell of boats we go. You should rest here for a while, Rhodes Islanders.
Just give me a minute, guerrilla fighter. We don't have a way to stay in communication. Even the operator with you there doesn't have the comms we need to carry out this operation. If the shield guards really need our help, then you have to know what we're going to do at least.
Good thinking. Couldn't hurt to give you a minute. Especially with all these little feline did for us.
Rosmontis, I'll be fine. I have to keep fighting. I have to find my team. Okay, I know. It's Madam Chen again.
More Tallulah flashback? Wait, whose flashback is this? Why are we suddenly talking bagpipe? Is this a bagpipe and my Arknights waifu Salek having a conversation in a black and white flashback?
So you're really going back?
Oh, what? Chen? Huh? Chen knows bagpipe? Huh? Chen has talked to people in Victoria?
Definitely. But you told me you don't know if your friend in Ursus is alive or dead. What's the point in going back to Lungmen? Wanna go right to Ursus after graduation then?
Oh, so Chen used to study in the Victoria Academy. Okay. Ursus wouldn't give someone like me an entry permit.
No way. Oh, it's really so sad to see you go right after you finish. You're such a clever girl, Chen Chen. You'd make senior lecturer in no time. Give it 2 years and go anywhere in the world you want, eh?
Don't ever call me that again, please. And what about you? Hello, Vanity. How are you? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How you been? I spent like $130 today. Yeah, I spent like $130 today because like Armored Core 6's model kits just arrived yesterday for Southeast Asia, and I reserved the kits that I want, and I just bought it today. So $130 for Armored Core 6 kits and a Gundam kit that just got released. Money drop, yes. I've been waiting so long for this that I held back from buying anything unnecessary, or can wait. Been good going out to watch Bird so much I have been quite distracted from gaming, so ooh, let's go. Bird watching. Good to hear you're doing great. You met your junior. Wait, junior from where? Piano or bird watching? Music or bird watching? Or like junior from school? Class of 2021 sweats high school. Oh, okay, all right. You're in class of 2014. Damn. Wow, that's a very far apart amount of years for junior. I'm surprised you guys know each other. I'm assuming you guys met through like clubs. Fucking old. Yeah, I haven't stumbled upon anyone I know in the past for a while, because 6 days a week working restaurant job, and I spend most of my time just hold up at home streaming. You only recognize it because of the school shirt. We have very unique house. Oh, okay. So this junior of yours is still in school, and you're not, and obviously you're not. Okay. Wow. The only reason I can think of like how two people who recognize each other like that far apart is because of like clubs. Wait. He's studying university now, but he's still wearing the school shirt? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? As in like like a school sports shirt, like a jersey or something. Or is it like, oh yeah, custom shirt made for a class kind of thing? It's like yeah, let's order custom shirt. It was school club because it's just nice to wear, like sports day houses. Ah, gotcha. Man, I left all of those kind of shirts behind when I moved out. Cause it's like yeah, I'm too big for those shirts now. I'm too big for those shirts now. Yeah, yeah. Got a Shrek belly and everything. You see heavy shoe shirts? They be comfy. You wear them to sleep. Well, to be fair, the towel I'm using is still like from the towel I use is still from like my I guess like it's not quite military. It's like summer camp. It's like national summer camp. National summer camp is more like, and I still use the same towel. I don't have the shirts and everything. I think I still have like the pants, the long trousers, long pants and stuff for like that's like keeps me warm if I wear it. You basically still wearing your primary school PE shorts? What? Huh? How? From primary? What? From primary? How the heck, bro? How are you still wearing something from primary? That's insane. That's insane, bro. I cannot imagine. If you give me anything from my primary days, I can't wear any of them. Yeah, none of them can be worn for me. Oh man. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna jump back into voice acting. Voice acting for Chen's backstory, who used to study in Victoria, which I believe is like Arknights, England. They're pretty much like boxer short size now. Ah, okay. Still, I'm amazed it still fits. What about you?
Me? You know me. I'm not stupid. But compared to you, well, I only eked out passing grades in those joint operations. You just finished your military strategy course.
You also saw your husband's school shirts. Oh, nice.
Almost failed that one a bunch of times.
You got a better head on your shoulders than 98% of Victoria, at least on paper.
But I don't see myself becoming a lecturer. I think I'm better off going looking for a fight than setting myself up as a command or logistic officer.
You really don't fear death? Victorian soldier can end up running into all sorts of things on the battlefield.
But I know our enemies sure as hell don't want to run into any Victorian soldiers on the battlefield. What I really worry about is sitting in front of a strategic map messing up my head till I can only see human lives as numbers. That's the scariest thing. A soldier on the front line needs somebody to tell her what to do and what not to do. Only when you're in the thick of it do you see how cruel a war is and how important it is to stop.
You really want to change Victoria? I thought that was just a drunken ramble.
Nah, not at all. Isn't that weird? I just want to do some good.
Doing good isn't easy. But it's the reason I'm going back to Lungmen. Lungmen's had enough of the bad. I'll stay there. Fix up the bad things. Stop it from getting worse.
So you're going back to becoming a cop?
A cop?
Wow, I always thought you had the look of a girl who could give a good beating to a hooligan. I've got a gift.
You're getting ahead of yourselves. But the police? That's not a bad idea. It'd probably be a great place to pick up clues about what happened back then. And what's happening now. I wouldn't have to rely on my old schemer of an uncle.
Honestly, I was worried you'd head to the military intelligence. My little Chen Chen is scary enough. I can imagine how scary she'd be as a spook.
And now have your bloody head off.
Hey, no need to get angry. Alright, I can take it.
We'll see how much you can take.
Oh, someone's at the door. Just a sec, coming.
Message for Miss Chen Hui Che. Post transcribe. Check your terminal. I have to confirm in person that you read it yourself. Why all the trouble? I'll take a look.
What? What is this?
I say that counts as you having received the message. The Academy doesn't review highly classified material, so if you have any further inquiries about the content, I'll advise you to reply to the sender. Anything else I can do for you? If that's all, I'll be on my way. Have a good afternoon.
There we go. Why do they walk so funny? I don't like the look of your face there. Did that message sock you in the jaw?
I don't even know what I'm feeling. They pick up my friend's trail.
Well, isn't that good?
No. It just led her to her disappearing again. She killed the one who took her. And then we lost her again.
But at least she's still alive?
That's true. I'm going right back to Lungmen after graduation.
Uh-huh? But, well, isn't your friend in Ursus? I already thought you'd be heading that way. I was thinking of knitting you a few scarves as a goodbye gift.
I wouldn't be able to do much in Ursus. But back in Lungmen, I'll have a chance to spread my influence. The city of Lungmen is a lot stronger than me alone. I'm going to find her. As smooth at Teardrop's Point, once known be death. I wonder what that is. A poem? A premonition? Don't understand that one's line. That last line there. Okay. Aside for the big span, how's your week been? This week has been not too bad. It's not too bad so far. Cause I've been switched this month. I've been switched to a different outlet. It was decent. I've been switched to a different outlet this month that I'm not really that I don't really want to, you know, it happened. But companies like, all right, we're gonna switch managers. All right, okay, we'll go to this branch and switch with this manager's branch. So instead of driving 10 minutes to work, it's driving half an hour to work, with extra toll fees in between. Yeah, it's further. Yeah. Like, I literally move closer to my initial workplace so that it's convenient for me to, like, you know, drive 10 minutes. I use less use less, you know, petrol per month, and I don't need to pay for toll. And then, like, all right, we're gonna switch managers because there's not enough upselling being done in the outlet that Will is in. Yeah. So there's that. But according, you know, based on recent company WhatsApp group from the big boss and whatnot, I think it's only this month. So next month I'll go back to my original outlet. So that's cool. Yeah. Also, last week and, like, this week I got another job offer. I'm giving such good customer service. I got like 2 job offers so far. Like, one from last month and then one from this month. Both of them are like service. Like, one works in the wellness center, meaning it's like they need someone in the work at the front desk, you know, serving customers and shit. The other one is like something Airbnb, like hotel, like this guy's trying to run a hotel thing with many, he owns many Airbnb places, and like he needs someone in the front line to like serve customers and stuff, but also train like the staff to be like, you know, like well mannered and good customer service, set SOPs and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but both of these jobs are still like weekend jobs. Like I still have to work in the weekends for both. Even if I get out of my current like restaurant job into a customer service hospitality job, it's still, I still have to work weekends. Like I still have to work weekends. So I'm like, do I really want to know? Also, my pay's not gonna be that high probably because I have 0 hospitality training. Yeah, I have like 0 hospitality training. No proper will really F you up. Yeah, it F up my social life. I literally do not hang out with friends. I do not hang out with friends on a regular. Like literally, like one group of friends, they had to come and eat at the restaurant that I'm working in just to see me in person because I have not like met up with them for ages. Because they every so often like hang out in the weekends to like go, you know, to like hang out and eat food and whatnot. Go to the hospital, I'm sure you can level your hospitality. That's not what hospitality means. Very funny, Vanity. Yeah. I want a job where I have weekends free, man. I want a job where I have weekends free, man. Is it a flashback to Thalula? Yeah, it's a flashback to Thalula. Back when I first became infected, my mind wasn't clear on anything. This is the villain's backstory. I knew Cash J wanted to use me to do as much, but I was always afraid. What was it he wanted me to do? Had he planned some kind of trick? One to destroy in the blink of an eye the network of infected I spent so much time setting up. Yeah, so we looking at the backstory of the villain Thalula, of like her past and how she recruited a lot of like guerrilla infected forces to reunite as one big group. And this is shortly after she killed her kidnapper. When she was a child, she got kidnapped by this like bad guy, and this bad guy is like the ruler of like, an entire continent. And so she learned a lot of the bad guy ways of like politician and influence and being a tyrant leader and whatnot. The Thalula's like, I will never be like you, and then from the looks of things, she seems to be became like an evil tyrant. So let's see what more we can learn from Thalula. Or had he planned to let me divide the infected, let them drift into 2 camps, the Urbanites and the Settlers? Or the even more frightening scenario, perhaps he planned for the infected to become a new army, and for Ursus to be plunged into war once more. I could only speculate. He hung over my head like a murky specter, impossible to chase off, but I could only move forward. One of the Yetis, apparently called Petrova, used sister milk yesterday to stir-fry oil seeds. A strange recipe for sure. The taste was pretty interesting. Oh, that! I remember that. The time's gone so fast. It's been 2 whole years. Are the stories the fighters pass around true then? You really fought with her? From the sound of it, you both blew the entire city ruins into oblivion. It wasn't that dramatic. Rumors always get more outlandish as time goes on. All I did was melt her originium ice crystals. Sashenka, no running around. You'll slip. Look at them, just free to live. It's so nice. It's a duty of mine. I never imagined you volunteer to teach children. I get along a lot better with the children than I do with Ursus. What was that about melting just now?
Frost Nova's original ice crystals, a sort of arts device her squad used, by my guess. That's something. I'm sure Frost Nova didn't like it. Nope, I took a single breath, and she froze half my body. And when I finally snapped out of it, she was already charging me, going for the neck with an ice blade. I blocked it, took in the hissing sound, and this sword tasted frost for the first time in all its years. It was probably a first for her too, meeting someone who could chip her blade. Ah, you're pretty happy to talk about this. Are you proud of it, Brett, maybe? Not really. Yeah, maybe you're right. That child. The one hiding behind the wood fence. What's her name? Lyubov. That's enough spying on us, Lyuba. I'll read a story for you all next period. That's right, a story all about that old ghost in the Grey Forest. A scary story. Could you help bring me some wood shavings? Put them in the basket. Thank you. So then?
And so this lady was from a village that Tallulah resided in for a little bit. Both of them are infected, and they're now in like a small settlement they started themselves to. And the dear lady's taking care of children. While Tallulah is like the leader of the resistance groups.
Frost Nova. Alila, you know it's Frost Nova we're talking about. Her name spread among the casters of the northwestern tundra long before mine ever did. I thought you didn't like it when people spoke your name.
If anyone ever uses it to threaten, then of course I won't be happy. But if hearing my name makes them want to challenge me, then that's not too shabby.
Nothing like you. I don't think Frost Nova ever gives challenges the time of day. Thinking about it that way, you really stoked her fire, didn't you?
She's the top of the infected casters, the top squad commander, and the strongest of the infected warriors to boot.
Don't misunderstand. It's not like that's what I'm aiming for. Plenty of people think you resemble each other in places, though. Some of the children say they want to be like Frost Nova, and some of them say they want to be a hero like you.
Time out. Now that's the word I'm not happy with. How about you, Alina? What do you think?
No two people are alike in my eyes.
Figure you'd say something like that.
Truth be told, I don't really know what Frost Nova's life was like as a child. She's been brought up well. It was probably alright. But don't let any child experience the things I did. You've been brought up well too.
I don't want to talk about it.
Tallulah, none of us know the bitter things the world has in store for them, nor whether those things will be even more absurd than what we've already seen.
Well, that's depressing.
It's also the reason I wanted to be a teacher.
My teacher wasn't anything like you, for sure.
I get what you mean now. You're saying maybe Frost Nova also had... Well, who knows? No two infected live identical lives.
Well, to wrap up, I never slacked on practicing technique again after my dispute with Frost Nova. Not just arts, my swordsmanship too. Like hell she'll ever best me again in either.
I know you and her fought. What about her after that?
It took until her anger abated before she told me she wasn't the one responsible.
That only leaves one person who could have been.
You're right on the mark. Yes. It wasn't too long after our scuffle and finish. Then out from another end of the city came a person.
Is remembering it that much effort?
I should say that first impression was too shocking. I'm scrambling to find the words for you. The broad midday light spilled over his body, but couldn't melt away the black as tar. I was in the middle of telling Frost Nova about my project. I got up to where I was in contact with infected in other cities. I wanted to assemble the funds to construct or seek out a small-scale nomadic city and invited them to join the project. I saw a shadow. I couldn't keep speaking.
What stopped you?
Oh, probably the Butorokasi, the big boss.
I'm not that confident in myself. Not that confident? I've never seen you short of confidence before.
I mean,
This was Patriot. You couldn't talk him over.
I still haven't talked to him to this day. Talk him over to this day.
You already know all the rest. After Frost Nova and I had our friendly discussion, our group successfully joined up with the guerrillas. Good for us. All else aside, after hearing we could go with the guerrillas, plenty of our infected here were happy beyond belief. These last 2 years have been better to us than before. You made a good choice. You're finally in the right, Talula.
I mean, the way I see it, the guerrillas definitely didn't care about me or the other infected fighters.
They just couldn't ignore the rest of the infected traveling with us. Then that's even less reason to be down about it. You thought the same way after all. But it's been 2 years. The situation hasn't made any headway at all. Think about it this way, Talula. From what moment did you start feeling Patriot didn't approve of you?
Over a year ago, not long after we joined up with the guerrillas, all the way up until now. Now these backgrounds look so good.
Not happening. We don't even know how many infected are out on the tundra under Ursus' wretched rule. It's too early yet to be talking with guerrillas about the infected in the cities.
We're not intending to abandon the tundra's infected. Why would I have brought them with me otherwise? Sooner or later will come the day we return. Our objective is to have Ursus', no, the entire world's infected come together. We may be in differing places, but our lack of resignation to our circumstances is one and the same, indistinguishable. A friend of mine in a certain city calls that kind of behavior reunion. He calls on the infected to come together, naming it the reunion movement, revolving around one identical belief, protesting against Ursus' cruel rule over the infected. And we should get the chance to protest the Ursus soldiers on the tundra about the exploitation of the mines. But I can't say it made them turn over a new leaf. Talula, forget the common people for a moment. Talk about the soldiers. The Ursus army wouldn't let a single one of us go. If you want to go south to protest, we could just save ourselves the trouble and find a division to kill us. Ursus is not a single-minded entity. This is our chance. What the reunion movement aims to do is pass on the belief, but I see even more opportunities in it. We have our own signal to send. What signal? You are not alone. You are not alone. You know better than I do that staying on the tundra is a life of attrition, eating away at our strength. We need to go beyond it. I don't decide this stuff. You're still not willing to decide it. If the price of leaving is death, then my life never had much use outside of taking down an Ursus soldier or two. But what about the people around us? Talula, you haven't got brothers and sisters by your side. I'm not going to let mine throw away at their lives. But I think the other part's right. Which part? Telling the infected they're not alone. We spend too much time on one thing, here on the tundra. Seeking friends, but not linking up with the city infected? Guess people from the big city really do like to dream a little bigger. I don't need you mocking me yet, Frost Nova. I'm not mocking you. You're so strong. You've taken all of them a long, long way, just like us. But it's a dream. Going south. Trust me. The guerrilla force grows, but we're infected. We don't have many years left, and your alliance would need plenty of years at least. And that's precisely why. That? Oh hey, the boss we nailed. Mr. Patriot. Patriot sits down by the bonfire, like Talula simulated over and over in her mind. Patriot simply sits down, wordless, and gazes into the fire. You're good.
Keep going.
It's precisely because we don't have many years left. The South has fields of bumper crops, suitable temperatures, 4 seasons to tell apart, and all sorts of fresh food. Resources, education, prospects, and a future. Future. Frost Nova, there's every likelihood I know what you're thinking. What I'm thinking is written on my face. I don't know anything you call a future. Oh, that's Frost Nova. We may not have much time left after all. There's only so many places it let us set foot. But the infected should have a future. For the future infected, for those who come after us. Frost Nova, we'll find those infected a home. Somewhere Ursus and the infected patrol unit won't disturb. Somewhere the Ursus armies can't surround. And you know for sure, taking the infected with us would get in the way of the guerrillas' operations. But we won't abandon them. It will be a seriously difficult path. At the very least, what hopes we bring about before we die can be left to others. And if we overthrow Ursus' present system over the infected, everything will change. We're thin on the ground. If you weren't infected, would you shake my hand? We'd start from a handshake in that case. What you're saying is probably... Dad, where are you going? I had enough. Sir. Hey. Don't mind it too much. Alright, quick sec. I'm just gonna turn off the AC. I'm gonna turn off the AC. It's getting cold. Okay. I turn off the AC. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. He was probably just thinking it over. He's been thinking it over for ages, if so. It's been 2 years, and the only conversations we ever had have been about team composition and following plans. He's never asked me once about anything to do with any project. Tallulah, no matter if he's ridiculing you or opposing you, not that I think he's the type to really ridicule other people, you're still going to wait forever. Am I right or not? If we want to leave the tundra, we need the power of the guerrillas. I'll keep at it. Because he's the hope of the tundra's infected? I thought you didn't say things like that. I mean, you don't say things like that, right? I just want to know what your thought process is like. I think it's because he's the symbol the tundra's infected unite behind. A symbol with no way of passing on to the next generation. Get up. How long are you planning to stay there? Give me a chill, you goddamn white rabbit. I don't care how stick-thin you are. Don't tell me this cold front's too much for you. You sure you weren't saying that when you iced these Ursus weapons? Brothers and sisters, withdraw. Let them follow. Draw out the mine guards. Just hold on until the shield guards can support us. Don't lose hope. Pace. Pick it up. Faster. The guerrillas are in place to get the mine guards double team. How do you figure? Wait. Those strange Originium ornaments. Did the guerrillas arrange those? Those were set up for my father. The Ursus army isn't pursuing us anymore. Seems like they're really not a fan of what those entail. Wait, are these some kind of sarcasm thing? His sarcasm ceremony. These two are the best we could make with what we had on hand. Patriot. Is Patriot here? You said it yourself. You were expecting our team to be surprise attacked. And if we wanted to annihilate their whole company, of course we'd cut up short if we only relied on a squad. They're already beginning to rout. Have you ever seen my father in battle before, Tallulah? Him. It's him. Why did none of you say he was here? Retreat! Retreat! Just forget them! Forget them! Wait, hold on. He's coming from the rear? That's what's all this in front of us. Hello? Hello? Say something! Say something! The big scary man. Until those local troops let loose their violence upon him, the Sarkis who tower over all others makes no move, nor does he make a sound. Yet Talula hears, laced through the north wind of the tundra, something not unlike cries, the shudders of the world itself, its wickedness cowering back, step after step before the Wendigo. Patriot stands fast and casts toward the tundra a long halberd. And in the gloom of a sky that knows only to devour all life, suddenly, a chasm is cut. Alright, that's the starting story. Now to dive into the gameplay. Oh man, that mac and cheese I ate is giving me... it's making me a bit sleepy. No, I'm feeling a bit sleepy. No, not now. I've only been streaming on 1.5 hours. No. Then again, I think I've only slept like 6 hours or so. So. The original materials I asked you to prepare in advance, do you have them on you? If not, fall back. My father's witchcraft doesn't separate enemy from ally. Anyone's life can be sucked away. If they didn't prepare properly, pretty sure it would be the only living thing left on the battlefield. I have the materials on me. I also applied the paints to myself just like you told me. Anything else to worry about? No, you're good. You were short on resources this time, so we just put up a simple installation. Thanks to our secret protective measures, the original altar will have next to no effect on us. But if it was properly constructed altar, then no matter what tricks you try, you wouldn't escape the witchcraft's effects. Nobody lived to tell the tale. Get ready. Talula, count yourself lucky. Lucky my father standing with us tundra infected. On our side. Whoa, that's a lot of people. Alright, healing. Alright, let's go. We need to protect Talula. Oh, about to die. Big AoE. Alright, field cleared out. Nice. I think Talula can survive the enemies down there. Alright, Showing is activated. Just gonna eliminate the target right there. Get that out of the way first. Alright, this guy is about to walk into this square. I can hit him for a little bit. Alright. Retreat. And then... over here. Oh, great. We have to... we don't have any range units too. Okay. Talula's taking a lot of damage. Alright, there we go. Ooh, I hope she survives. She's taking a lot of hits. Taking like a lot of hits down there. Talula, can you just step away? A few more enemies. Alright, Talula should be good. Alright, nice. Ooh, okay, we're good. We good. Alright, we made it through. Talula had like 30% health left. Okay. Thank you for your assistance, Mr. Talula. You want to leave the tundra? You will be crushed under the armor of Ursus.
That? Why right now? Didn't we already?
The shield guards have already gone to collect resources. Take the squad. Order them all to move.
Alright.
You and your project will get everyone killed.
Talula realizes this is the first time the giant before her has personally issued his opinion. Even if that opinion is no shock, it still shakes her to the bone.
The Chogokin Tryon. Yeah, it's because it's like a lot of metal parts, bro.
And the northwestern tundra can't keep us alive forever. The larger our group grows, the more food and energy supplies we need. And the villages that revile us far outnumber the ones that support us. One season of Musot each year, even if all pitch in for the tilling, how much would we harvest in the end? Will our fields be destroyed by the patrol unit? The guerrillas can easily dispose of them, but the other infected can't.
You are hastening their deaths.
Our only choice is to leave the tundra. Not for Sammy, and not for the barons. We'll head east, head south, head for warmer places.
How will you survive? How will you allow us all so numerous to survive? The guerrillas save people. The guerrillas sacrifice none but ourselves. Only warriors sacrifice themselves.
But there are infected in every city and their surroundings. So many more than there are on the tundra. You permanently protect the north, detesting all that the infected of the north endure. So you had little chance to understand the kind of life the infected of the south has.
Do they live well?
They live miserably.
You want to absorb them.
I intend to unite with them.
When the Empire turns its gaze to the infected, you will bear the brunt.
I don't want them to unite by my side. No. I want them to unite under one encompassing philosophy.
Philosophy. The infected are taken as sawdust on the tundra, as slack in the mines, as warnings in the villages, as unknown fuel in the cities. The tundra infected are certainly not ignorant nor foolish. We do not cradle fantasy. All philosophies are fantasy before they are put into practice. On the tundra, there are still mines, patrol forces, foolish and lackadaisical guards. We have places to obtain our resources.
The resources throughout this icy tundra will sooner or later be exhausted, because we have no method of extracting our own. We have no enduringly mobile nomadic city, no specially qualified catastrophe messengers.
Go to the city and we have nothing at all.
We will earn new friends.
Who are your friends? I recognize your project has merit to it, but at the same time, it is also nothing special. How many strategists have died frustrated on the tundra? You speak of it, and I see no reason it could be done, nor on what it would be realized. didn't just use Tri Zeta when they animated Tri Zeta? What's Tri Zeta? Were they? I don't know what's a Tri Zeta. Why could the last emperor make the land tremble? Because he held fast to it, never talking of any wild, far-flung vision. He only walked in steps, which you cannot do. Sir, you say I may be crushed by the armor of Ursus, and I concede that. They will sooner or later turn their attention to us here. There will always come a day when they catch us. None of us can escape it. It's from Tri H, basically a double zeta with a lion head on its chest. I know Tri On, I just don't know what a Tri Zeta is. I wonder if it's like a built thing outside of the anime. Let them come? Is that how you approach it, sir? That the tundra would prepare you better for a battle? You are seeking a new battlefield. I'm looking for a chance to win. As far as so many infected are concerned, that's hope. But to fighters like you and me, that's a crossroad. The only crossroads where we can break from our intrinsic strategy. To wander the tundra, in the end, is nothing more than a slow death. Much like the little life we have left as infected. I need to repeat this point over and over because we're all fully aware of it. Oh, it doesn't show up. Okay. Gundam Tri Zeta. Hmm? This is... Wait, what? This is real. What? This is real. Tri Zeta. This shit's real. It's double Zeta with a lion chest. The heck? Judo, what? Judo Ashita and Shiro Amada, as in Shiro Amada from the 8MS team? What? Huh? Appearance. Game, Gundam Tri-Age. I see. Doubles it with a model after Brave made a series as well as Daitarn Tree. Lion shaped chest and super robot style large sword. Huh. 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 Huh, okay. Huh. So is this before Tryon Tree or after Tryon Tree? Huh. Huh. Huh, okay. Interesting. Before Tryon Tree. Okay. Perhaps my daughter is convinced by you, but I would not be convinced by someone who has never lost hope in the truest sense, who has only ever spouted an empty mescality of armchair strategies.
Tallulah, where are you going?
I'm fine.
Just going to check if there are any survivors in the mines. The guerrillas have already set out, and the village is starting to move too. The army isn't following our tracks either. Dad, what's up with you?
Just a normal cough.
A rustling sound. Somebody there. I know you're all here. You're not with the army. You haven't even broken a twig with your steps. I mean you no harm. If you're not infected, I'll leave you be. Unless you need assistance. Don't come any closer. Don't move. If you do, I'll shoot. Ah. Oh. Oh. She's infected. Sasha. My arts can drive the infected away. You can't use your arts. Sasha. Get out of here already. You were just getting things from the mines. We don't want to kill anyone. I'll shoot. You die. Sasha, you say that. The Kusugaki and the kid who turns invisible. How long have you gone without eating? Why do you care? We're in the vicinity of a militarized mine. You wouldn't dare light a fire. The way you shake makes me think of wheat being sifted. Don't be scared. Tyler grabs a branch with one hand. Softly, gently, she hands his branch to the two children, and within it, a small spark stands out. Ah. It's warmer now, isn't it? That's right. I really am infected. So that's how it happened. That's how you found Sasha and Ino. And they were never willing to talk about the past. If we never found them, they would have certainly passed away. Perhaps, ever since Patriot refuted me, it was the one bit of good I'd done. So what's happened today then? I was careless with my arts during training. Frost Nova's cloak was hung up nearby, and they spread to it. Now she's out for my life. And you promised you'd help sew it back up. To tell the truth, Alina. Oh, whatever, give it to me. Knowing you, I'm scared you sew yourself to it. Don't you want to join our group? If we have your gift of wit words, there's a decently better chance I'll talk Patriot over. I told you before, Talula, my arts would be useless with the guerrillas. I can stand the blood, but I don't want the initiative to harm people myself. You'll be facing much more than just the infected patrolling unit soon enough. I suppose if I had dragged you along, I'd have been bothering you too much. Ah, you put it that way on purpose, didn't you? No, I don't remember wrong now. It was I who wanted to go with you. And up to now, it's been for one reason. It's because, Talua, I feel like there's every chance you'd forget. Forget what? Forget just what it is you want to do. I've been striving all this time for the future of the infected. That's not what you said back at the very start. Talula, we all know people can change. It's bit by bit, we shake ourselves clean of all the things we persevered with. Or if we replace them with something new, then there's a certain point where we realize we just haven't persevered in anything, right? In a constant battle and with things changing all the time, it's only natural I'd alter my policy. If rigor sets into our thinking, it could very well make us weaker. And where'd that stubborn part of you go? Do you want to prove that the infected are just like normal people? Or do you want to prove that normal people are just like the infected? What's the difference? If there's only infected, then who's even a normal person? Would we want all people to catch oripathy? Or to cut ourselves off completely from the normal people? But if there were only normal people, no infected, then the people who caught erypathy would be normal people underneath. Normal people like the people who haven't. Elders are just normal people. Ancients are just normal people. Villagers who all know each other are normal people. And whoever's living in the city should be normal people all the same. Tallulah, do you want to return to your family? You're all my family. No, we aren't. If we clear all this erypathy off our skin, would we be able to go back home? You and I are of a mind on this. We couldn't. The tundra and our lives have completely changed us. The infected already have no way of returning to their former lives. Tallulah, do you feel proud of yourself for being infected now? Why would you ask? Because you can cast arts without a staff. Because our lives are so fleetingly short. Because even though we've gone through so much hardship, we can still persevere and live on. What reason would you choose? I don't need to choose any, Alina. I'm proud just to be infected, because this world still hasn't killed me yet. And for that matter, we don't need anything to cause us to pursue fairness. We should have been pursuing fairness in the first place, that's why. And if the world won't give it, we'll just have to take it from it. Then you really are brave. You're not laughing at me, are you? Of course not. How could I? Well, I feel they're all brave too. All the people struggling against the fate that's been forced on us. And I'm sure you feel... Feel what? That our fates are just rotten. Well, obviously. I don't feel that way, Tallulah. That's another one of your ironic remarks, Alina. No, what I mean is, the fact I can sit here talking with you, knowing we have our guards outside the village protecting us, fate has already been very kind to me. You just woke up and ate instant noodles? Let's go! Oh, by the way, Luna, both me and like Emily, wrote in the gaming channel in the Discord, for the question you asked before. Don't say that. Fate's a jealous one. Talking about those things is just tempting it to take them away. But I don't believe in fate, Tallulah. Because you can change it. Because I can't see it. Tallulah, what you can see, what you can touch, those are things you can rely on. Took a screenshot. I can see the cloak I'm holding in my left hand. I can see the candlelight. And I can see the needle I'm holding in my right. I can see the infected children's smiles. And I can see the white smoke of vegetables roasting fragrantly, wafting through the air. I can see the snow melting. And I can see the 2 moons dancing spry in the clear night sky. Oh, there's 2 moons in this universe. And then there's people who can't see even these. Tallulah, if there came a day when we all left you, would you still be able to fight on? What do you mean? It'll always happen. If that time comes, would you still feel it was worth it to stand against fate? Would you possibly think, this is just too much? I just can't do anything anymore? If Patriots taught me anything, then one lesson comes to mind, from long ago at that. I wouldn't bow my head. It sneers at me, and I'll be certain to burn it to ash. You're a blockhead, Tallulah. That or you're getting old. Hey, only old people get to say that stuff without coming off as naive. Because if someone's gotten old as a guest and still keeps that outlook all the way, it just means they've gone through far, far too much. To the point the world's left its bitter vestiges on their body, allows them no rest in passing the remainder of their life. And they're living in the desert of the past. If it were me, I wouldn't even have the courage to take the first step. If I were that old and had that much arrogance, I'd be taking the events of the past and stabbing myself with them every single step I took.
You're level 15 now? Let's go.
Sleepy. I can't even imagine it. Stuck in the sands of memory, of all the past, how does a person even know they're still moving forward? And what kind of resilient spirit does it take to let them make a new first step, unlike any they've made before? I feel like you've been hinting at something this entire time. I said I know a lot of what he's done, but I still truthfully don't know Mr. Patriot at all. I've never spoken a single word to him. If you say that's him, well, why not? Let it be him. If Mr. Patriot,
Your fastest substitute.
ahem, unlike all the old age warriors, young people can much more easily forget things. I'll give up on things, forgive themselves.
So you feel like I'm only fighting for all the things I can see? Or maybe you're telling me that might not be right.
Compared to the things you told me back when we left the village, it's just too shallow. In fact, in just these few short years, you've already become an outstanding leader, but it's not entirely a good thing for you. You can't let yourself stop here, can you? If righteousness can only be upheld by greater and greater violence, can you even be called righteous still? Those words have rolled around in my head for years and years now. For so many years, I've been constantly thinking it over. I probably haven't gotten it straight yet, but I've been thinking it over and over. Alright then, let's throw fate and making stands and all those other words we were talking about out the window. What is it you want to teach us today, Professor Alina? Hey, are you that flippant with Frost Nova too? Don't joke about that. Frost Nova would freeze both of our mouth shards. Taking you, for example, Tallulah, you wouldn't fight just to defeat what enemies you see, right? The patrol unit, the mine overseers, the drafted soldiers following our trail, the Earth's Minister of Medicine. If you defeated all of these, would we be victorious? Since all of these are awful things, and so we need to defeat them. Professor Alina wants me to do battle with little things I can't see. How will I defeat them then? With things you can promise. Warmth, food, bedding. These are all things you'll be able to touch on someday or another. Think things unlike those. This battle of ours probably won't bear results. It's likely we have no easy way to win. I'm already not that fond of making promises. Things too far away are near as good as me playing tricks. If we can never win, then should we still fight? Haven't I asked you before? When that time comes, would you still feel this fate is worth you making a stand against it? Once this is all over, you won't even be able to spend so much as you see your enemies. You share those enemies with all those people who can't see a future. And then, that's when the true battle really just begun. You mentioned that spirit, those enemies, and those things that carve into ours and the Earth's people's bones. The Emperor? The Emperor is just one form of it. As long as we people won't lay down their blades, this conflict will never end. I don't quite agree. People taking up their blades to fend off what causes the strife is just the thing to do. You're not wrong. Honestly, this conflict is... Sorry. Tired, yawning. 100,000 channel points. God damn, David. Thanks to Mr. Patriot's blessing, I've read on no small amount of Litanian and Victoria's books. I very much like what this one person said. Our war is a war against the ego. It's true, Tallulah, as you never lay down the swords in your grips, so you never lay down the needle in your grasp. And that wraps up our lesson today. There's almost nothing left I can really teach you. The children should still be studying right now. There's some knowledge they should have by tomorrow. Tallulah, Kal'tsit wanted you to be a sage, but people all make mistakes. When you fall over, you climb back up. But if he won't let you fall over, then all you can do is be a little careful about things. Same as when you're confronting the Patriot. In all honesty, I don't see him as you as two different kinds of people. You both already believe too strongly in your own ways. I can't let any of those lively little creatures go around saying things like you're right and he's wrong. No, Alina. I can't go and do something I don't even believe in myself. That's true. It's another one of the tricks with which Kal'tsit bound you, exploited you. You're just saying there's no way I can wipe him out, right? It's a sort of idea after all. You probably don't have much chance of wiping out an idea. But I'm still just that bit confident. Confident in what? If we're still by your side when that time comes, we'll definitely be able to pull you back. It doesn't matter what kind of arts Kal'tsit had. We'll definitely have a way of breaking them down. There's always something we can do. In this battle, we'll start from words and language. Start from the next moment. Start from a facial expression. We'll start from now. They'll know what mushrooms are safe to eat, how to raise livestock, how to get a better life a little sooner if you catch cold. Get better a little sooner if you catch cold. We'll try and try not to lose. And I believe in you. You will have the chance to talk Patriot over. I'll just force myself to take that as encouragement. I'm done sewing. You can give it to her. I can tell she really cherishes this cloak. It looks like one the army made. And it's 3 layers inside, 3 layers outside. It makes it seem really big. It probably is an army cloak. That or it's... out of all the reasons Mr. Patriot keeps fighting, we just might have found one of them. Thank you, Alina. Wait! What is it? I'm about to prepare tomorrow's lesson. It's a drawing lesson, so they're all looking forward to it. I'll bring back 2 brushes for you next time. I mean, what I want to say, what I want to ask is, do you really not want to get to know Frost Nova and the others? The fighters all know we have a good few infected teachers. It's just that you've been keeping yourself tucked away all. Not right now, Tallulah. Once that infected common ideal of yours become reality, we'll naturally come to know each other then. And besides, we're all fighters, just on different battlefields. We'll know all about each other sooner or later, won't we? In before Fauna voices her. You're right, Alina. Infected fighter Alina. Oh. Oh my god, there's more cutscenes! Without effort, drops of water can pierce through stone. Everything you experience will coalesce into the truth and spread across this land. Good god, this is long. Oh my god. Okay, chat. I would have loved to keep streaming, but it seems I do not have enough sleep in my system, and I'm nodding off here and there during the stream. It's that freaking mac and cheese, man. The freaking mac and cheese, making me sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to end stream here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for a bit. We progressed like Arknights main story for a little bit. And then
I had food before stream. I also finally bought the Armored Core 6 model kits and the Lightning Buster, which have me pay like around $130 US to own everything. Okay, alright. Thank you for being here, Luna. Thank you, Naisu as well, David, Black Max, Vanity, Emily, Okaimari, as well as Zex Backflaw. Thank you so much for being here, and everyone else that has been lurking. I hope you all enjoyed your stuff with me, and yeah, I'm gonna end stream and go to bed and take a nap before work today. See you, everybody. Bye bye.